Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel, Journey After 60, where elegance, wisdom, and confidence bloom. Every winter I notice the same thing. Women over 60, adding more layers, more scarves, more heavy coats, and yet somehow feeling less stylish. And honestly, I've felt that way too, staring at a closet full of pieces that suddenly make me look heavier, older, or just not as modern as I want to feel. That's why over the past few months, I've spent time studying the Winter 2026 fashion landscape, analyzing what truly flatters mature women and what quietly ages us. And today, I'm going to share it all with you. The winter items worth holding on to, and the ones you can happily let go of if you want your outfits to feel fresh, current, and effortlessly elegant. If this sounds like the kind of guidance you've been looking for, you're welcome to tap that like button and subscribe to my channel so we can keep exploring this beautiful journey of style and confidence together. Now, as we move into the first winter piece of this season, there's one kind of outerwear that really makes a difference. It looks stylish without being heavy, moves beautifully, and instantly makes women over 60 look more polished. Number 1. Scarf coats and cape coats. As we step into our 60s, one truth becomes beautifully clear. Elegance is no longer about excess, it's about intention. And nothing reflects that intention better than the outerwear we choose. The right coat doesn't just keep us warm, it shapes our silhouette, lifts our posture, and quietly restores the confidence time sometimes softens. That's why scarf coats and cape coats are leading the in list for winter 2026. These aren't just trends. They're answers to the real needs of women over 60 warmth. Without bulk, sophistication without effort, and structure without stiffness. A scarf coat, with its integrated drape, creates a natural vertical line that elongates the torso. This is especially flattering for women who feel their midsection has softened, or who prefer pieces that move gracefully with the body rather than cling to it. The soft flow of the scarf detail adds movement, which subtly communicates vitality, a quiet psychological lift many women feel the moment they put it on. On the other hand, the cape coat brings an entirely different kind of elegance. Its short, architectural structure gives the shoulders definition and creates the illusion of a slimmer waist, ideal for women whose proportions have changed with age. The gentle cinch, or subtle A-line opening, helps balance fuller hips while allowing easy layering underneath. Choose colors like camel, warm taupe, winter white, charcoal, or deep burgundy shades that bring maturity and richness without overwhelming the complexion. Wool, cashmere blends, or soft brushed textures add warmth while maintaining a refined finish. In real life, these coats shine in nearly every setting. An afternoon stroll, a dinner gathering, a holiday concert, or even a quick errand where you still want to look put together. Pair scarf coats with slim trousers and structured boots for elongated effect. Pair cape coats with a turtleneck and, quote, straight-leg pants to keep the look sharp and clean. With both styles, the secret is letting the coat be the hero. Minimal accessories, soft makeup, and a confident posture are all you need. When you wear outerwear that feels sculpted yet soft, you don't just look elegant, you feel supported, lifted, and unmistakably modern. And from here, we move naturally into the next trend that continues this spirit of quiet sophistication. Number 2. Structured blazers. There comes a moment in every woman's life when she realizes this simple truth. The more mature our style becomes, the more important structure is. Not stiffness, not severity, but refined structure that frames the body in the most flattering way. And this is exactly why structured blazers have become a must-have for women over 60 inches winter 2026. Unlike the loose, slouchy blazers that drown our natural lines, a well-cut blazer does something magical. It restores definition. For many women, the shoulders soften, the waistline becomes less pronounced, and the upper body can feel less supported as we age. A structured blazer counters all of that, not by hiding, but by sculpting. The gentle shoulder build creates a lifted posture. The tapered waist adds quiet femininity, and the longer hem visually lengthens the torso. Opt for wool, cashmere blends, or softly textured tweeds fabrics that hold shape without feeling heavy. Patterns like houndstooth and subtle plaid are making a refined comeback, but in deeper, quieter tones that complement mature skin. Burgundy, espresso brown, forest green, or charcoal. These palettes give richness without overwhelming the face, and they transition effortlessly from daytime errands to dinner with friends. For different body types, the fit makes all the difference. Fuller midsection. Choose a single-breasted blazer with a clean closure. Narrow shoulders. A lightly padded shoulder line instantly brings balance. Petite frame. A mid-hip length avoids shortening the legs. In real life, this piece works harder than almost anything in your closet. Wear it with a fine knit turtleneck for theater nights, a crisp blouse for gatherings, or a soft t-shirt for everyday polish. A structured blazer communicates confidence before you ever say a word, and that psychological lift, that sense of, I look put together, is priceless. If this helped you understand how a Sayer, well-structured blazer can completely redefine your silhouette after 60, feel free to save this video. It's the kind of guide you'll want to revisit the next time you refresh your wardrobe. There's a quiet power in wearing something that supports your posture and sharpens your silhouette. And as we move to the next trend, you'll see how this theme of structure continues to shape the elegance of winter 2026. Number 3. Cinched coats. One of the biggest misconceptions women hear after 60 is that we should hide our shape. But the truth is the opposite. The more our body changes with age, the more important it becomes to define it softly, gently, and intentionally. And that's exactly why cinched coats are standing at the center of winter 2026. They bring back the feminine line without forcing it. Unlike oversized coats that swallow our frame, a cinched coat does a subtle but transformative job. The defined waist creates a vertical balance between the shoulders and hips, which is incredibly flattering for women whose midsection has softened or whose posture naturally curves forward. Even a light belt or a stitched waist panel can visually lift the torso and create the sense of a longer, more elegant silhouette. Length matters here. Mid-thigh to knee-length designs work beautifully for most women over 60 because they elongate the leg line without overwhelming the height. Choose structured yet soft fabrics, wool, brushed twill, or cashmere blends that keep their shape while still feeling comfortable during long days out. In terms of color, deep neutrals like midnight blue, warm mocha, winter white, or olive are perfect for bringing dimension without harshness. The best part is how versatile these coats are. A cinched wool coat pairs effortlessly with straight-leg trousers for everyday errands, or with a knit dress for those special winter gatherings. And because the waist is defined, you don't need much else. The coat becomes the outfit's focal point. A soft scarf, polished leather gloves, or ankle boots are all you need to complete the look without losing elegance. And the psychological effect? It's real. A cinched coat gently guides your posture, gives your silhouette intention, and makes you feel like your body still belongs to you, shaped, graceful, and beautifully alive. These are the standout trends shaping elegance for winter 2026. But just as important as knowing what to embrace is knowing what to let go of. So now, let's move into the pieces you should consider retiring in the year ahead. Number 4. Ultra-cropped blazers. Let's be honest with each other, not every trend is made for every stage of life. And some pieces, no matter how popular they look on younger women, simply don't honor the elegance we carry after 60. Ultra-cropped blazers are one of those items. They may look playful and modern on runways, but in real life, especially for mature bodies, they tend to create all the wrong proportions. The main issue isn't age, it's structure. These blazers cut sharply across the bust or upper rib cage, drawing attention to areas many of us prefer to soften rather than highlight. They shorten the torso visually, making the waist look wider and the upper body appear compressed. For women whose posture has naturally curved forward or whose midsection has become fuller with time, this silhouette works against the body rather than with it. Length plays a big role here. When the hemline sits too high, it disrupts the natural vertical line that helps women over 60 look elongated and composed. Instead of guiding the eye downward in a clean, refined way, ultra-cropped blazers interrupt the flow and can make outfits feel choppy or unfinished. Fabric and fit matter, too. Most cropped blazers are made with stiff, trend-driven materials that don't offer the gentle drape or shaping that flatters a mature silhouette. The result is a look that feels more like trying to keep up than choosing with intention, and that's never the feeling we want our clothes to give us. If you love structure, there are far better options. Mid-hip blazers, softly tailored waistlines, or long-line cuts that skim the body gracefully. These silhouettes lift your posture, lengthen your frame, and showcase your confidence without shouting for attention. Letting go of cropped blazers doesn't mean stepping away from style. It means choosing pieces that reflect who you are now. Refined, self-aware, and beautifully steady in your elegance. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever tried a neon beanie and felt it overwhelmed your outfit or complexion? Share your experience in the comments below, so other women can learn from it too. And next, we'll look at another trend you might want to quietly retire as you refresh your winter wardrobe. Number 5. Flannel shirt-jackets. There's a certain charm to casual winter pieces, but even charm has its limits, especially when it starts working against the elegance you've earned. And that's exactly what happens with thick flannel shirt-jackets, the kind with heavy plaid patterns and bulky construction. They may be practical, they may feel nostalgic, but they rarely flatter a mature silhouette. The biggest problem is volume. These shirt jackets add width in all the wrong places. The shoulders look broader, the midsection looks fuller, and the overall shape becomes boxy instead of refined. For women over 60, many of whom prefer pieces that gently skim instead of stiffly stack, this extra bulk creates the opposite effect of what we want. Heaviness instead of lightness, weight instead of balance. Then there's the pattern. Traditional buffalo plaid or large-scale checks draw too much attention outward, breaking the vertical line that helps elongate the body. And the thick brushed flannel texture, while warm, tends to look more rugged than polished. On younger bodies, this might read as effortlessly cool, but on mature bodies, it often comes across as unfinished or even masculine, and the color story matters just as much. High-contrast checks in red-black, blue-black, or green-navy can overpower the softness in a mature complexion, making the face appear duller or harsher. When your goal is to brighten your features, these patterns don't do you any favors. If you love comfort, and who doesn't in winter, there are beautiful alternatives. Lightweight wool coats, quilted jackets with subtle texture, or soft brushed overcoats in neutral tones. These give you warmth without swallowing your shape, structure without stiffness, and style without shouting. Moving past flannel shirt jackets isn't losing comfort, it's simply choosing a version of comfort that feels intentional, elegant, and true to who you are now. And with that clarity, Let's move toward the final pieces that complete your Winter 2026 wardrobe. Number 6. Neon beanies. There's a special kind of beauty that comes with age. A softness, a depth, a quiet confidence, and the colors we wear either honor that beauty or work against it. This is why neon beanies, no matter how trendy they appear on younger generations, rarely bring out the best in women over 60. The issue isn't whether we can wear color, we absolutely can. The real challenge is color temperature and intensity. Neon shades create a harsh contrast against mature skin, pulling attention upward in the most unflattering way. Instead of brightening the face, they often highlight shadows, redness, or texture we'd prefer to tone down. Then comes the question of harmony. Winter outfits for women over 60 rely on balance. Soft neutrals, rich earth tones, and gentle contrasts that frame the face. Neon beanies disrupt that harmony immediately. They overwhelm the outfit, pulling the eye away from your silhouette and toward a single, overly loud accessory. Texture also matters. Most neon beanies are made from synthetic, shiny yarns that don't blend well with refined winter layers like wool, cashmere, or structured outerwear. The result is a look that feels mismatched youthful in a way that doesn't support your sophistication. But here's the uplifting part. There are shades that make mature beauty absolutely glow. Soft gray, warm oatmeal, camel, winter white, charcoal, forest green, and deep plum all bring light to the complexion without overpowering it. Choosing not to wear neon isn't about restricting yourself. It's about picking colors that make you feel radiant, composed, and truly aligned with your natural elegance. And now that we've seen both the styles worth embracing and the ones worth retiring, it's time to bring everything together. Let's move into the conclusion, where I'll gather all the key takeaways to help you step confidently into Winter 2026. If you're watching till now, you've now learned exactly which winter trends will elevate your elegance in 2026 and which pieces quietly hold you back. And I want you to remember this: style doesn't expire, and neither does your ability to look beautiful, confident, and completely yourself at any age. Imagine yourself stepping into this winter with pieces that flatter your silhouette, highlight your grace, and make you feel effortlessly modern. If today's video helped you, feel free to like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment sharing your favorite trend, and save this guide for your next wardrobe refresh. Here at Journey After 60, we're not just talking about clothes. We're creating a space where every woman can rediscover her elegance, her confidence, and the quiet wisdom that makes her beauty unlike any other. Thanks for watching my video till now, and see you next time.